gentlemen, to tonight's boys basketball game between the Framingham Flyers and the Braintree Wallets. Introducing Framingham.
Hello and welcome to the Herget Gymnasium as we are ready for basketball here today. Mike Walser bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV. Braintree and Framingham up next. The starting lineups for both sides. It'll be for Framingham, Bear, Murray, Villaflor, Barnett, and Lima. The starting five for the Flyers. And now for your home team, the Braintree Womps.
Introducing the Braintree Womps. Number 32, Graham McClory softball.
It'll be McClory in the front court with Joseph in the back court alongside Lynn. And moving back up to the front, at forward it'll be Ellie, and at center, Daly. Head coach Bob Crook. And we'll now pause for the playing of the anthem.
This afternoon, so please, we will start to play immediately. Thank you, and God bless America.
So the anthem not available here tonight on record, so we will actually just go right into basketball. The starters for both sides will take center court, and Braintree hoping to get some success here at home. Haven't had many home games, and their last game came on the coldest night of the year against Needham, and Braintree actually almost had a chance of pulling an upset based on the final score. I believe Braintree lost by just 9 points in a very close game. Needham ranked one of the best in the state. We'll see if that type of momentum can carry over here today. Braintree in the home white uniforms with the blue letters and trim. And the opening tip controlled by Braintree. So Joseph will bring it over half court. Braintree with the first possession of the game. Down on the block, it's Daly trying to work his way inside. Cannot squeeze it off the glass. Braintree gets the offensive putback, and Ellie puts it home for the opening two of the ball game. So Braintree with a couple of good looks in close, able to convert the second time. And the Womps with the first points of the game. Braintree, as usual, in their man-to-man defense. The open shooter from the outside let go, and no good, as Villaflor cannot knock it down. Braintree fortunate. That was a clean look from the outside, as Joseph now brings it inside the paint, able to squeeze it up and in, but that will not count, the foul before the shot. 7:10 left here in the first quarter. Braintree with the only point. So far, it's 2-0. Off the inbounds. Tough shot from Ellie and able to squeeze it in. So a couple of buckets early for Ellie. Braintree some pressure in the backcourt. This game starting about 10 minutes early before the 6:30 start time. Late filing in crowd. Inside, tough shot, but a foul called on the hit from behind. So the first free throws of the game. Left-handed shooter for the Flyers, as Barnett will let it go. And he's short on the first free throw. So Braintree building right now on a 4-0 advantage. A unique starting five here today. Not seen this starting five for Braintree here this season. As Barnett gets on the board, 4-1 lead, Braintree with the ball. 6:45 to go in the first quarter. Right at the basket, and the shot clock, the whole clock went off for a moment, but it's back on now as Braintree not able to score. And from the outside, a wide open three is missed, and Braintree fortunate again. A couple of clean misses from the outside for the Flyers as Braintree called for a carry. Good defense by Daly, able to steal it. And up ahead is Ellie, who's already got a couple of baskets, and that will not count. As the clock continuing to have issues here. Continuing to shut off momentarily. Almost seems like the clock is short wiring here, and might be worth trying to plug everything back in and make sure everything's secure there. Keep losing signal for a second. The referee now over at the scorer's table to talk things over. It looks like it's okay now, but for whatever reason, it would shut off for a couple seconds and then it would go back on. But obviously that's going to be problematic later in the game. So better to square it away early. Wonder if maybe they'll bring out a new battery as it continues to have issues here. So we will take a quick pause in the action here as they get the equipment figured out, and we'll be back for the rest of the first quarter right after this. Play is set to resume. They changed the scoreboard here, and looks like things are working now. 4-1 the score with 6:10 to go, with Framingham with the ball. So a brief delay after an early start. Hopefully no more technical difficulties throughout the rest. Only point for the Flyers coming at the free throw line as the little step-through move by Murray. And their first basket makes it 4-3. 5:45 to go. Braintree with the ball and the lead. Only points for Braintree scored by Ellie, who wants the ball in the block. Trying again inside, no good this time. And it's cleared away on the rebound by Bear. Bear will try from downtown and knock it down, and Braintree not out there. And the space opened up. So Framingham clearly has found that their rhythm is from the outside. That's their third release from downtown. First one they've hit, but that's what they want to do. Lynn now kicks it to the corner for Joseph. Joseph bottled up inside for Ellie, who's really been the only player that has got anything going towards the basket, and scores again as Braintree ties the score. So Ellie with all 6 points for Braintree, 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Bear being defended by Daly, just knocked down a triple. Back outside, this time they're going to take it inside, and Lynn with some decent defense, able to secure the rebound after the miss. Lima trying to get it inside, but missed in close. .420 to go as Braintree again works it inside, and Ellie this time not able to get the ball, and it goes out of bounds, and as it will rain with the home team. Braintree's going to have to find a more unique way to get the ball inside if they want to Ellie. He's going to be double teamed pretty soon, I would imagine. As Joseph gets inside, fires it up, and gets the foul call. So a blocking foul on the drive to the basket. Braintree will get their first free throws of the game. As Joseph yet to give Braintree the lead. Second free throw here will put Braintree on top. And Joseph does give Braintree the lead at 7-6 with the substitution. Checking into the game for the first time is Gazzolo in place of Joseph. A little bit of pressure in the backcourt, but nothing that has caused an issue. Murray, defended by Ellie. It's a pretty good looking matchup. Back outside for Bear. He takes it inside, kicks back to the perimeter, and Barnett fires from three, no good, as Framingham continuing to miss from downtown. Braintree with the ball, 1 point lead. 3:45 left here in the opening quarter. McClory trying to feed it down low for Daly's double teamed, still will let the shot go, and well off. Braintree's really tried to work the ball in the paint, but probably with 2 players on it, the better idea would have been to pass there, as Braintree secures another miss. Neither side shooting it particularly well here in the first quarter. Zolo will be left open for a 3, and he knocks it down. Stepping into the shot, and that was a pretty looking shot from Gazzolo. And it's Braintree with a 10-6 lead. Brought up and over half court, Murray. Back to the perimeter for Lima, trying to get it inside the paint to Barnett again. Another 3 and another one well off the mark, and not really sure why all the Framingham players are rushing back after the shot. They'll be ready to secure the rebound. The way they've been shooting the ball, I don't know why they'd be running it back this quick. As Braintree trying to feed it inside, and Ellie is held by Murray as the foul is called. Actually make that on Villafort. So that'll be just the 3rd team foul against Framingham, but the 2nd on Villafort. Braintree will inbound it. This will be Diuti sending it down to Lemire. Back outside, Gazzolo has the room inside, takes it to the basket, off the glass, yes, and a chance for 3. So Gazzolo starting to find his offense, a triple, and now a chance for a 3-point play the hard way. So really a much different look than I have seen all season long for Braintree. And so far it's paying off with a 6-point lead. Make it 7 on the free throw. Now Braintree with just 2 scorers here in the quarter, 7 for Gazzolo and 6 for Ellie. As they lead by 7, it's 13-6. Another substitution, Nyman into the game now, and then a careless pass as Diuti, oh, that's a beautiful look, and McClory able to score, and Framingham needs a timeout as Braintree running a clinic here the last couple minutes on a beautiful bounce pass, probably one of the better ones you'll see all season long from Diuti. As Braintree with their largest lead of the quarter, 15-6. The score, 2:33 to go here in the first quarter, as we will take a quick break in the action. We'll be right back. Play resuming. As the 3 release from the outside again, no good, and Framingham just ice cold from the field here in this first quarter. As Braintree trying to continue with their offensive output the last few possessions, as Diuti cuts inside, and a charge is taken on the baseline. It looked like Bear actually went down before he was made contact with, so I do understand the offensive foul, but it did look like he went down a little prematurely there. Braintree again with a little bit of pressure in the backcourt, able to drive it by McClory. Up and over half court, Bear who hit a 3 earlier, but Framingham still trying to find some rhythm here on offense. They've made a couple of changes now. That's a 3-point shot, again well short. Bear gets the offensive rebound as they bring it back to the outside. Continuing to work it around the outside, they have a fresh shot clock to work with. 25 left on the shot clock. Taking it inside Lima, dishes to Bear, takes the contact, and will get to the free throw line instead. As Braintree now with their 3rd team foul. Make it 4th. So we'll see if the Flyers try and work the ball inside, which might not be a bad idea here, the way they are shooting from the outside, trying to get some easy shots inside, see the ball go through the hoop. Four of the 7 points so far for Framingham coming from Bear. Braintree again going to the bench. Joseph back in place of McClory. Just about everybody available here in this on this Braintree roster has seen the floor in this first quarter. 15-8, Braintree with the ball and the lead. 1:20 to go. As Lemire will try from downtown, and he'll knock it down. So not called upon to do that very often, and Lemire able to knock it down with confidence. Braintree back up by 10. It's 18-8. 1:10 to go here in the first quarter. Driving it inside, a little floater that stays down. As Barnett now with his first bucket, he's got 3. Under a minute to go. As the Womps lead is 8 points. Joseph takes it right at the basket and cannot get it to stay down. Braintree with a pretty high offensive quarter here with 18 points already. Driving it wildly towards the basket and drawing a foul. That's not a good foul taken by Braintree with 3 players underneath and the player driving out of control to the bucket. Got to take a charge there or keep the hands up one way or the other. Braintree can't take a foul there with 3 players back. Eddie at the free throw line knocks down the first. Framingham hitting some free throws here, it's keeping them close. 7-point game. 1 for 2 at the line. The ball no good on the second with about a 5-second difference between the shot clock and game clock if Braintree decides to use it. Gazzolo will try another 3 and that one rims out. As Framingham now can hold for the final shot, but both sides have moved the ball quickly here in the half so far. Obviously here in this first quarter. 18-11 the score as Gazzolo nearly picking the pocket. To the outside, Barnett will drive into the paint and off the glass, cannot get it to stay down, and now Braintree called for a foul. .3 left on the clock, and Framingham obviously looking for the final shot. Coach really not happy with his players after not using the clock. Back up top, it's Bear for 3, and he's short on the 3 as they again don't hold for that final shot. 9 with 5 left here in the quarter. Braintree needs something to the basket. McClory lets it go at the buzzer, yes! And that will count. And Braintree takes a little 4-point swing there. Framingham not able to convert on a couple of opportunities late in the first quarter. Braintree right at the buzzer able to score versus McClory with his first basket. That can make it his second basket of the quarter. 4 points in total. 20-11 is the score for Braintree after 1 as they have a very nice first quarter. We'll take a break in between as we're back for second quarter action right after this. Play set to resume, second quarter. Mike Walser bringing the coverage here on BCam TV. A 9-point lead for Braintree after 1. Flyers continuing to play around with the ball a bit there on the possession as Braintree able to steal it to the outside and another charge taken, and that's the thing keeping them in this game. They've now taken 3 charges, and that's exactly what has kept Framingham alive in this game, even though it's just in the first half. Obviously, those are big points that are kept off the board. Still a straightforward man-to-man defense for Braintree, as Bear now kicks it to the top of the key. Lots of work up top, neither side really giving an edge here. Just 8 left on the shot clock as Gazzolo had the ball deflected away. Now it's kicked to the outside, a 3 from Lima and an air ball. So after all that, not even a good shot. And Gazzolo goes right at the basket, takes it to the cup, gets it to stay down. Certainly had some contact too Easily could have been another chance for a three-point play. And Gazzolo really doing it all right now for Braintree with 8 points. And a 5-second violation on the Flyers here, as Framingham having all sorts of issues in this first half, as Braintree continuing to bottle them up on defense. Inbounded, as Nime now has a little bit of space to work with. He takes it right towards the basket, stops, back outside. McClory had the shot. Instead, it is Gazzolo for 3, no. As Nime with another offensive rebound. The shot, no. A second, a third opportunity, a fourth for Daly, and he can't convert. And Braintree with as many opportunities as they can ask for, and nobody could convert it. Back outside, Lima deciding against the 3, as Barnett will try, and he knocks it down. So Framingham continuing to fire from downtown. They're going to live or die by that 3. They're down by 8. McClory back outside for Daly. Trying for the backdoor pass, as now inside the paint. Kick back outside, Lynn will try, and Lynn will knock down a 3. So Braintree showing them a little taste of their own medicine. His first points of the game, and Braintree back up 11. Right at the basket, and Barnett starting to heat up. He's got 8 points. Back and forth, 9-point lead, Braintree with the ball, 5:40 to go here in the first half. McClory takes it inside, deciding against the shot. And now Gazzolo to the outside, Lynn. He just knocked down one on the other side, and not able to hit it this time. Both sides just firing away from downtown, and Braintree hitting at a pretty good clip here early in this game. Taking it inside, and Braintree able to knock it away. Kick to the corner now for McClory. Taking it against 2 players. Bear gets a hand in there. Braintree stays with the ball. Now it is knocked away. .440 to go, as Bear will trigger from downtown off the mark, and a rebound secured by Braintree again. Doing a pretty good job boxing out and forcing a one and done, as Gazzolo brings it over half court. 4.5 left, Braintree with a 9-point lead and the ball. Not much going on here so far in this possession. 15 left on the shot clock. To the outside for Lynn. Lynn able to draw a foul. That was before the shot, and that is just the 15th foul, so Braintree not shooting yet. Next foul against Braintree will be a 1-and-1 bonus. As we see more substitutions, Ellie back into the game. First time in for Parsons Gomes as well as Moore. Right inside to the paint, and a nice look as Moore gets inside and scores. Some beautiful passing, and Braintree doing it with the assists instead of trying to do it one-on-one, which is a great way to do it. Get everybody involved and take the high percentage shots. 3:50 to go. Braintree back up by 11 as Moore harassing. And now nearly thrown away as Barnett able to keep control of the ball. Swings it to the outside. Just 10 left on the shot clock. Lima's going to have to do something here. Fires it up and draws a bailout foul. That was a really bad offensive possession for the Flyers, but they're bailed out with a pair of free throws here. First free throw is good, another substitution. Augustin into the game for the first time. And the second one missed. .320 to go. as Braintree will release, and a travel called on Moore before the shot. So a 10-point game with 3:10 to go. To the outside, and it's stolen by Ellie as Braintree brings it up 2-on-3. Ellie is fouled. Wow! That can't be an offensive foul. Braintree, for the 4th time here in this half, called on a charge. That's not a charge. I don't care what you say there. Did have the shoulder, but certainly was not positioned well enough to get the charge. As Braintree throws it away, and ball is on the floor. And it looks like Framingham will get a timeout here. There's some sloppy play going on here the last 30 seconds. So a timeout with 2:53 to go here in the half. We'll take a quick break in the action. We'll be right back. Play resuming, 2:48 to go. As the ball swatted away, Parsons Gomes with the steal, and right back to him. He lays it off the glass and in. So gets the steal, then gets the beneficiary of a nice pass. And Braintree doing a lot of good things here in this first half, opening up a 12-point lead as we approach halftime. Lynn up there in the player's face trying to get the ball, as that was inside the paint for a good 3 or 4 seconds. I'm a little surprised that wasn't 3 seconds inside. So another set of free throws. Right now the thing keeping Framingham in this is taking charges and getting to the free throw line, as they've been able to hit with a pretty good consistency at the free throw line. I don't remember seeing too many games where this many free throws have been taken by one side in a half. Salima hits them both. Lead is 10. Final 2 minutes. Lynn will try another 3, as he's a little bit short this time, and the ball out of bounds off of Moore. Final 140. Wild 3, and that's way short as the ball goes out of bounds. As inside, Braintree scores. This is Tukashaw for the first time. Three-point try, and this one off the mark as Braintree with the ball. A minute to go, 31-19. Inside, and Tukashaw again able to use his strength, powering it off the glass for 2 more. And Braintree with their largest lead of the half. It's 14. Final half minute now. Bear trying to get something here for the Flyers late. Lima, nice spin move inside and able to squeeze it home. Really a nice designed play there from Lima as he was able to create his own space. He's got 5 points, and Braintree will hold for the final shot. 12-point lead, 10 to go. Moore got some contact. Tukashov to the corner for Parsons Gomes. To the far side, Ellie. Braintree with 3 left on the shot clock, and that is the end of the half. The 3 at the horn missed, and that's the way the first half comes to a close. So a decent half here for Braintree. A slow start, but a pretty good second quarter, and they lead by 12 after a half of play, 33-21. As we'll take a break in between halves, we'll be back for third quarter action after this. Welcome back to the Herget Gymnasium, start of the third quarter. As Braintree with a 33-21 lead as we head into third quarter action. Braintree with their first offensive chance, and Ellie had it knocked away. And Framingham with the steal. Gazzolo leading Braintree with 8 points. Barnett on the other side with 8 for Framingham. Barnett looking to get it inside as he swings it to the perimeter instead. 15 left on the shot clock. Bear inside, a little tough floater. A lot of contact there, and Braintree will get the ball back. So head coach for the Flyers not very happy with that last possession. As Joseph takes it inside. And another charge taken. And it just keeps happening. 5 charges taken. I don't think I've ever seen a high school team take this many charges in a game. And we're still well over a quarter and a half left. Shot inside is good. As Villafleur with just his first basket of the game. Battling foul trouble in the first half. 10-point game. McClory trying to take it at Villafleur. As Daly will try the free throw line jump shot, no. And Barnett back up the court. Right towards the basket, and the shot won't stay down for Lima. Pretty good take to the bucket again. 6:15 to go here in the third quarter. Lynn with the left hand will not get it to stay. Three-point try is good, and Villafleur has knocked his second shot down of the quarter, and just like that, it is a 7-point game. Braintree looking to answer. And Braintree called for a 5-second violation. That can't happen there. Joseph coming off the floor as Gazzolo back in. Surprised he didn't start here in this third quarter the way he played in that first half. Probably see a lot of minutes here in the second half as Bear misses from outside, and Framingham with the shot there would have made this really interesting. Trying Trying to get it down to Daly, using the left hand, drawing some contact, and able to score. Nice shot from Daly. Just his first basket. Braintree really doing a nice job working it down on the block. Scored at least 4 or 5 buckets inside. A lot of ball movement on the perimeter as Villa 4 takes it inside and loses control of it. Trying to do a little bit too much there in that possession. So Ellie, who had the first 6 for Braintree, hasn't scored since then, as Daly now will try from 3. No good. It's not really his shot. As that one thrown away again. Back-to-back turnovers for the Flyers, as Lynn trying off the left hand, no, as Ellie secures another offensive chance, lays it down for Daly. A lot of contact again inside, and Braintree can't buy a call underneath. Pair of substitutions for Braintree. Really should have had a point, at least a couple points there in that last possession. They had a 2-on-1, weren't able to score. 9-point lead for Braintree. They defend here. 4:20 to go. Another 3-point try from Villa 4 is off the mark, as the ball is free and scooped up by Diuti, as he almost threw that one away. Good hustle by both sides, diving on the floor, but Diuti with the knack for being in the right spot. As this time, finally, a charge or a blocking foul is called. Bear trying to take another charge, and referees finally deciding to go the other way. Almost every time you see one of those calls, it's a 50-50 proposition, and that has certainly not been the probability here in this game. It's been about 6 out of 7 in favor of the charge, as Naim can't score inside. Tukashov called for the foul up over the top. .20 left on the shot clock, 3:40 to go here in the third. Braintree with a 9-point lead. As Murray kicks to the outside, Barnett will try a 3, and he gets the roll. That shot was way short, but hit the front iron, got a kind bounce, and Barnett continues to be their top go-to scorer. He's got 11. It's a 6-point game. It's as close as Framingham's been in a while. Back to the outside, Gazzolo looking to answer, and he gets the kind bounce. So both sides getting a very generous bounce. Neither side getting a good-looking shot off a 3, but they both stayed out. So Gazzolo now with 11. It's back to 9. Taking it inside, and a foul called on Tukashov before, because Naim did block the shot. So the foul was before the shot, apparently. Braintree now with 3 team fouls. Taking it inside, and that's a travel. We haven't seen many of those here in this game, surprisingly. For a high school game, we have not seen many travels, which is pretty uncommon. 2:45 to go. Clock continuing to move. Braintree with the 9-point lead and the ball. As Moore trying to take it right at Lima. Back to the perimeter for Tukashov as he kicks it. Now Gazzolo gets the screen. Takes it inside. The floater will not stay down. Tukashov can't finish underneath, and the ball stays in Braintree's favor. So Tukashov, who had a couple putbacks in the second quarter, his size providing Braintree with a couple extra opportunities here on this possession. Inbounded, nice look underneath. Naim can't finish in close, and this time the ball goes the other way. Braintree missing a couple of golden opportunities to extend to a double-digit lead. Lima with the ball, defended by Gazzolo. 4, leaves it underneath, and the shot way short. That one must have been partially blocked. As Braintree kicks it to the corner now, Diuti a 3, that's short. And the ball pinballs in the hands of Tukashov with the second offensive rebound of the quarter. To the other side now in Gazzolo, as Braintree has a fresh shot clock to work with. Kick to the outside again, they'll run it around. And Moore now will run the offense. To the outside, Gazzolo, same spot as before, this time is short with it. Approaching 90 seconds left here in the quarter. 38-29, we've been stuck on this score for a little while. Taking it at the basket and a charge. Easy call this time, and clearly that's been the call here tonight, so why not? Diuti taking the contacts. Any player that takes a charge is going to earn themselves extra minutes on either side. Parsons Gomes inside, can't get it to go. Tukashov again, flying in for the rebound. Moore will try for 3. Yes! And Braintree creating extra chances, and Tukashov with 3 offensive rebounds alone here in this quarter. You can count that one to him. I know Moore knocked the shot down, but that was all Tukashov who hustled for that loose ball. Braintree looking to take another charge, and a lot of contact. That play continues. Parsons Gomes up the court. Moore, who just knocked down a 3. Steps back, fires again, and this time no good. Looked like a pretty good looking shot. 5 in the game for Moore. Braintree's lead is 12. Not much has been trimmed off here by the Flyers, who at one point did cut into it as they bullet pass to the outside for Barnett. Inside, and that one is partially deflected away by Moore. Up ahead for Gazzolo as Braintree up top. Tukashov thought about it, and Braintree will hold for the final shot. A smart idea here with a 12-point lead and the ball, a chance to make it 14 or 15 heading into the 4th and final quarter. Parsons Gomes running it right now with 10 left. Underneath, Gazzolo, now Diuti, outside, Moore for 3, and the ball will stay out as at the buzzer from half court, no good. And there was a lot of contact on that 3. Maybe Moore kicked his foot out and drew the foul, but nonetheless, the way the 4th quarter shapes up, Braintree will have a 12-point lead, 41-29, as the offense has slowed down quite a bit since a very high-scoring first quarter. So we will continue our coverage as we take a break here in the action. 4th quarter up next here on BCAM TV, 41-29, Braintree.
You might feel like there's too many problems in the world, or that, you as a 15-year-old, 16-year-old can't really make a difference.
It's not always about you. It's not just one person. It's a group. It's a team. If we all show up together, that's what it's all about.
I was a part of helping to build what it is today.
I'm really lucky to get to be a part of that legacy.
Just that simple act that takes, 5 or 10 minutes of your time is making a difference and is transforming someone else's life.
Once you get there and realize how much you can change someone's life, it's one of the best feelings in the world.
I'd do anything to convince you just to be a part of this.
You guys keep doing what you're doing, it's something special.
Get up and try something. Just try it. Just go to one event, one action team event.
It'll just make you feel so good about yourself.
Start of the 4th quarter here at the Herget Gymnasium. Mike Walsh bringing the coverage. 12-point lead for the Womps here against the Flyers as Moore nearly has a steal, and then the ball almost went into the backcourt. Tukashov called for the blocking foul. Player doing just enough to get around the outside of the hips there of Tukashov. That was a bang-bang call. That would have been devastating for the Flyers here to begin this 4th quarter. 3-point shot is knocked down, and a very quick timeout taken. 41-32 now is the score. As knocking it down is Villafort. He's got 8 points now, but Braintree's got to buckle in here and try and finish this one out strong as the Womps trying to improve on a 5-10 record. Framingham 3-9 on the season. These are all by the MIAA power rankings that I'm looking at here. Obviously not going to assume that everything is official, but hoping so. Braintree playing, as usual, a very difficult schedule. Very high-rated team, even though Braintree in Division I is ranked down towards the bottom at 43. Framingham is all the way down even a little further than that, down at 56. A couple of close games here this year that haven't gone Braintree's way, most notably a game early in the season in December at North Quincy High School that went North Quincy's way as they were ranked one of the top teams heading into that one, but Braintree losing it at the end. A couple of close losses here this season. Haven't had many go their way. 5-10 start here to the season. Braintree's going to need to win a handful of them down the stretch. As Joseph for 3, no. Another offensive rebound as Dayuti trying to feed it to Tukashov and a foul called. Tukashov had Dayuti open. He got fouled. That was clear from here. .12 to go as Braintree will have a pair of free throws. First free throw from Dayuti is good. His first point of the game as Braintree back to the bench. Tukashov with some excellent minutes here in this second half. 1 for 2 at the line, but Lemire squeezes a offensive rebound. Back to the outside as Braintree will run some clock with 7:05 to go. Lead is 10. Trying to close this one out as Joseph off the glass. Oh, it wouldn't stay down for him. He can't buy a bucket right now, and that was a good-looking shot. High off the glass. Parsons Gomes gambling for a steal, did not get it. As Lima now takes it inside, kicks to the perimeter. A lot of movement here for the Flyers, nothing towards the basket yet. 6:40 to go. 15 left on the shot clock. Just lots of ball movement. Again, still nothing to the basket. Barnett kicking to the corner. A 3, and it rattles in. That's the second ball that has been halfway out, and then it stayed in. And the 3-point shot by Lima. He's got 8 in the game. It's a 7-point game. It's the closest Framingham's been in a little while. Braintree needing a bucket here to answer. Ellie getting set to check in. That's the next whistle. Trying for 3 is Dayuti's way short with it, and the ball pops free. Framingham up the court, looking to make it a 5-point game. Braintree with 2 players in there on the tie-up, and it is a jump ball. Which way is the possession arrow? It looks like it's going in Braintree's favor, which is a huge call here. .5:45 left in this ball game. 42-35, Braintree 7-point lead and the basketball. Right now, somebody needs to want to win this one for Braintree. Try and put this one away. That's a awful try-sell job in there by Lima. Talk about a flop underneath the basket. Three-point try, no good. And Braintree now, obviously, still a lot of time left, but a chance here to really make this one a tough one to come back from if they can score here and push this one up into double figures. Joseph, who hasn't had the touch here tonight, can't hit from the outside. That was a quick shot from Braintree from the outside. Taken right at the basket, and then a kick to the corner. Villa 4 off the mark. Both sides just jacking it up here in this fourth quarter from the outside. As that one deflected out of bounds. Nine-point lead as Joseph able to draw the foul call on Murray underneath. And that is going to be the 5th team foul. Either side in foul trouble here in this fourth quarter. As pulling back and releasing is Ellie, no good. Lemire gets the offensive rebound, no. Another offensive rebound, this time McClory, and Braintree will slow it down. As Lynn knows he has a fresh shot clock and Braintree smart, pulls it out. Joseph to the corner for McClory. McClory back up top for Ellie. 15 left on the shot clock. Ellie will try for 3, yes! A big time shot from Ellie, who hadn't scored since the first quarter. Knocks down a big 3, and Braintree back up by 12. Inside, Murray has it taken away, and now Braintree 2-on-1. Joseph lost control of it, and that's another bad possession there from Braintree after they had a 2-on-1 again, not able to score on it. Flyers back up the court. Lots of dribbling by Barnett, and he got way too close to the basket as he missed badly underneath. 3:35 to go as Braintree looking for the finishing touches. Ellie just knocked down a 3. Looks to the other side now for Joseph. Trying to find the basket. Cannot with the shot, but another rebound by Lemire, and he draws another foul. Braintree, for what I've seen here this season, they have done about as good as you can ask for crashing the boards in this one. They have had lots of offensive rebounds, and it's been everybody. But right now, the center's really the difference in this game for Braintree between Tukashov, Lemire since he's been in, Parsons Gomes with a couple, Nime with a couple, Zola with a couple of nice rebounds. That's Braintree again, just like that, comes in after the second miss. Another offensive possession, as this will take it under 3 minutes. Six in the game for Lemire as he takes it in on the block. Tough move underneath, no good, and McClory battling in for another rebound. Not a fresh shot clock, that one didn't hit the rim. Back outside with 8 seconds left, Joseph. Joseph trying to make it happen inside. Tough shot falling back, and it would not stay down. Don't want to foul to Braintree, which they didn't do there. Final 2:35. Braintree's lead is 13. Framingham needs a bucket, and they get a foul call. This one was here for the taking for Braintree at halftime, and they've done a pretty good job here in the second half of holding off a decent run by Framingham, as it looks like they're going to take a timeout. Might be the final timeout we see in this game with 2:29 left. 48-35 is the lead for Braintree as we head towards the final touches of this one. We'll be right back. Final 2.5. Framingham needing a handful of buckets in a hurry. Probably at this point going to need to hit some threes. Can't afford to waste much time and certainly can't afford to turn it over. As Lima has his pocket picked by Joseph, who hasn't had a great offensive game, but defensively really forcing a handful of mistakes. Ellie will try for 3, no good. And the ball spins free, and Braintree with another rebound. Lynn will try for 3, don't need that. I know head coach Crook not too happy with that shot from the outside. You gotta love the hustle there from Braintree, which obviously is a good thing, but there's no need to take that shot with a 13-point lead. I know you want to hit that big shot, but you don't need it. Clock is more valuable right now. 3 more points isn't really going to affect the outcome of this one. Clock running out is going to be helpful for Braintree. Looks like the ref overruling the play. They originally signaled for a Braintree ball. Final 90 seconds here of this one. 48-35, Framingham needing to shoot it quickly, and they stepped on the baseline. Just been too many mistakes here in this fourth quarter. A couple of turnovers in a row now. And we'll see what Braintree will do here. They should work most of this 30 seconds off the shot clock. Back up top now for McClory. .110 to go. 10 left on the shot clock. Giving it away, and McClory in, and there's the nail in the coffin. Braintree couldn't have run that one any better. As McClory with the bucket. 6 points in the game, and Braintree setting it up with a 50-35 lead as we approach 45 seconds left in the game. Underneath, no. And with a 40-second time limit on the shot clock, actually make it on the game clock, Braintree can just about hold here with about a 5-second differential between shot and game clock. One more shot needed to be taken, unless Braintree wants to take a shot clock turnover. Braintree just ran it perfectly on the last time up. 18 left. Underneath for Parsons Gomes. Tough pass to handle, able to do so. Joseph will try it at the end of the shot clock, and of course he hits it, but it doesn't count. Feel bad here for Joseph, who has had a tough day shooting it, but of course when it doesn't count, he gets it. Final seconds as Lima takes it to the basket, lays it off the glass, no, and that is the final score. So Braintree with a nice win here today at home. Pretty error-free game too. Braintree with few turnovers in this one as they win 50-35 over Framingham to get their 6th win of the season, to move to 6-10 as head coach, who had just surpassed the milestone victory plateau, able to get another one here as Framingham drops another one. 3-10 now on the season with the loss. And again, Gazzolo, who did most of his work in the first half, finished with 12 to lead Braintree in scoring. Ellie with 9, got 5 from Moore, had some good minutes. Tukashov with 4 points and a handful of big offensive rebounds. Lemire with 6 off the bench. So Braintree with a pretty well balanced scoring attack. McClory with 6 as well. On the other side, 11 for Barnett, and Villafort with 8 along with Lima. But Framingham did not get much scoring. Looks like they only got 1 point off their bench, so that was a big difference in this game as Braintree got some scoring from the bench and Framingham did not, as Braintree wins this one by 15. As that'll conclude our coverage. Thank you for watching here today on BCAM TV. On behalf of our camera person here today, Sarah Hamilton, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.